Hello, viewers, and welcome to another exciting episode of Erongo Talk. I'm your host, Nicanor Nangolo, and today we're here in Walvis Bay, where, as per usual, we bring you your latest news updates, weather tides, and today we also chat with a Marshall Ranger, Sean Nadir, who talks to us about a brand new 4x4 ambulance sponsored to his organization. So make sure to stay tuned. We'll be right back after the break. And now for our first story of the day, 40 women have graduated from an 8-week training course on international trade, which was fully funded by the UK government. The Trade Forward Southern Africa program provides technical assistance and capacity building to address non-tariff related barriers to trade in the Southern Africa. The Export Trade Training online program covers 7 modules weekly, coaching group sessions and one-on-one mentorships with experts. One of the facilitators, Sandra Mihangelele, said this is their second intake and applications for the third intake are now open. Both males and females can apply for this training, but it is only fully funded for female entrepreneurs. Our aim was to support and build this initiative and talented tribe of women who share global vision to trade internationally. Chili Queen owner Frida Asino, who graduated from the TFSA training, described her time as nothing short of amazing. She said the things she learned during her training were things she never knew about. The Deputy Minister of Industrialization and Trade, Vena Sinembo, said that that it is admirable to see women take part in such initiatives. And now for our second story, the Namibian Ports Authority, NAMPORT, welcomed the first of 22 passenger vessels for the months of November and December on the 10th of November at the port of Walvis Bay. The vessel is expected to call the port of Walvis Bay again on the 24th of November. The MS-8 Aura arrived at 6 a.m. and departed for the port of Lutretz later the same day. Passenger vessels carrying tourists contribute immensely to the tourism industry of Namibia, as we have one of the most beautiful countries in the world, a tourist jam. Welcoming more than 900 passengers on average per passenger vessel exposes them to what we as a country have on offer. It is also a welcome economic injection to the local tour operators as well as restaurants and other local amenities such as craft shops, museums, etc., said Elias Muenyo, the Executive Commercial Services at the Namport. The 8 Aura comfortably carries 923 passengers amongst the holidaymakers from Balju, Gambia, and 405 crew members. With its 633 cabins, 8 Aura has a capacity of 1,266 passengers. And now for our final story of the day, the Coastal Giants, 11 Arrows and Blue Waters recorded wins over the visiting Citizens and Service teams in the Debmari Namibia Premier Football League matches played at the Jan Velken Stadium in Walvis Bay on Saturday. Citizens came out firing on all cylinders and dictated matters in the beginning of their match against 11 Arrows. The visitors launched numerous long-range efforts which came to nothing. No goals were recorded in the second half. Arrows failed to capitalize on their one-man advantage, with Citizens dominating play but left frustrated by a rock-solid defense of the host. 11 Arrows coach Paulus Shipanga said that he was happy with the win. We worked hard and came away with 3 points. It is important to win in your home games. In the game between Blue Waters and Civics, Blue Waters came back from the goal down and secured a 2-1 win over Civics. Now, if you want to read more on this or any of our other stories, you can check out our website. That's at www.erongo.com.na. That's www.erongo.com.na. Up next, we have our interview, so make sure to stay tuned. We'll be right back after the break.
Chill Sessions is an entertainment show bringing the latest hits, fashion, and entertainment news. Chill aims at reaching all entertainers, youth, and artistic fans. Catch Chill on NTV, 1up2.com, the Namibian Sun, Chill, and Namibia Media Holdings platform. Chill focuses on countdown of the latest hits, fashion trends, celebrity interviews, and more. To share your music-related news, products, and services, contact Chill at synergy.com.na. Chill Sessions, bringing art and entertainment to the people.
Erongo viewers, we've got some very exciting news for you, and I'm joined by Sean Notier, the head of the Marshall Rangers. How are you doing, Sean?
Always a pleasure and great to be here at the coast.
Now, this is a first. Tell us everything about it.
Well, I came to the Erongo region and I brought some ambulances to help out along the coast, Henties Bay, Walvis Bay, Swakopmund. But then we had some accidents like in Solitaire, Sossusvlei, and we had also last year, December, incidents in the dunes,
Yes.
some incidents on the beach.
Yes.
And I approached my sponsors, those who stand by us, M&Z, and I said to them, guys, come on, let's do something. And they've decided to come on board and provide the first privately owned, as far as I know,
Yes.
4x4 ambulance that will be available at the coast,
Wow.
not only for the festive season, but for the future. It will be
Yes.
stationed here
Yes.
in the Erongo region.
Brilliant. Now, what does it mean for the people of Erongo?
Okay, what that means is, look, there are other private ambulance services here and we are here to complement, not compete. Unfortunately, at the moment, there's not many 4x4 ambulances. There are 4x4 buckies, which
Yes.
these services use,
Yes.
and then they go in and extract a patient.
Yes.
We can now actually take an ambulance to the patient, in the dunes, onto the beach, and then also we have lots of gravel roads
Yes.
and desolate areas, and this will be able to get in there. So you will be able to take the ambulance with crew into where the scene is, and that is a big thing. Also, we have a lot of informal settlements and the roads are not tarred there.
Yes.
This is going to help. Because a normal ambulance, I know personally in the time that I've been here, I've been helping a lot because we do community work.
Yes.
We've been in the informal settlements, and my vehicle, we just spent over $30,000 redoing the whole front, tie rods, things like that,
Yes.
on our Vito.
Yes.
And this is just the better option, especially for places where there are gravel roads and no tar roads at all. And the informal settlements are full of this. Up and down bumps, ditches, potholes, stuff like that. This is the ideal thing. So it's going to serve the community and it's going to serve the nation. And this festive season, it's going to be serving your holiday makers.
Wow. Brilliant, brilliant. So Sean, you mentioned the remoteness of our region. In terms of even, I think it comes to mind, tourists visiting, in the canyons and stuff like that. Ideal.
Well, we just recently had an accident that happened by the Gawas Pass,
Yes.
where a cruiser went actually off the bridge.
Yes.
We had 5 patients. We took long to get there because I'm driving a huge Sprinter road vehicle
Yes.
on these rough terrains to get there. This vehicle will get there with ease. Plus, if the area is even more desolate, rocky and that, if you do rescues,
Yes.
say there's people in the canyons and stuff, you can actually go in
Yes.
and do the rescues. That is the advantage of having a 4x4 vehicle to get to those rough terrains. I would never be able to stand on the beach like I am right now with one of my other ambulances.
Yes, yes.
This is going to do the job.
Yes.
And for the tourism industry, all tour companies now know. We had a case recently now at Sandwich
Yes.
where one private ambulance service went in, and then they had to call another private service that had a 4x4 bucky available to go in and extract the patients.
Yes.
This year is going to make the difference because it also saves time. You just drive straight in.
Yes, and we know time is of the essence in any emergency situation.
In this industry, minutes matter. The time between getting to the patient, stabilizing the patient. Look, I'm not a medic myself. I've never professed to be a medic. I am like a restaurant owner who hires a chef. I have many divisions to the Namibian Marshal Rangers. We have our medical, our firefighting, our anti-poaching, wild. We have many divisions.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
just overseer and owner of this all. But the medical department has a medical crew, qualified teams,
Yes.
registrations, documents. They've done their stuff. I've done my safety and my firefighting and simple things so that I can help.
Yes.
But I even did my advanced license so that I can drive my own vehicles. But my medics can get now to a patient and they can help a patient where minutes matter. Because now you still got to make a plan to get a 4x4 to go in there, figure out how you're going to load this patient onto the 4x4, extract the patient. When you have an ambulance that just
That's
goes
equipped.
straight in,
Yes.
fully equipped, everything's on it, ECG, you name it.
Now tell me, you mentioned ECG, and so how much does it cost to produce a vehicle like this?
Okay, the vehicle alone is about 750, 700,000 just for the vehicle with its conversion.
Yes.
Then to equip it,
Yes.
you're looking at a minimum of $500,000.
Wow.
Because you have to put in ECG machines, ventilators if you can, extraction equipment, stretchers. I've got air mattresses. So these things cost money. You
Yes.
know, they're not cheap. You think it's a cheap game. Many people think, just buy an ambulance. No, it's a properly equipped ambulance shouldn't cost you less than $1 million. The equipment
Yes.
inside it.
Yep.
I'm starting small, starting cheap, and whatever I can get, I
Yes.
add.
Yes.
So the more I get, but for now it's got life jackets in, it's got the air mattresses, and I'll show you now a
Yes.
little bit more inside because you want to see inside
What's
the deal.
happening inside,
But
yeah.
what makes me excited is that a company like M&Z, who is contributing towards community service, can come on board, see a need,
Yes.
and see us worthy of investing in to be
Brilliant.
able to do this for the nation.
So Sean, how many medics, and in case something happen, how many injured persons can this ambulance accommodate?
All right, so we usually have an ILS intermediate and a BLS basic life support. Those are your two regularly on the ambulance. It's your regulated, and ALS is an advanced, and only when it's like a critical, and usually the ALS will come with another vehicle if it's necessary. But your intermediate and your BLS is on the ambulance, and it can take 2 patients, one on stretcher, one on bench, all right, which makes a difference. Or, as we call it, one laying, and then your P3s, which are your walk and talks.
Okay.
So they can sit. So you can sit about 4 people in there, which you will see once you're inside.
Yes.
But the ideal thing is the fact that it's got a stretcher that comes out, plus you've got your boards. So
Yes.
you can put 2 laying patients down in this ambulance, and that makes a big difference.
Very good.
Ohole So Nice is an entertainment show brought to you by the youth for the youth, aimed at having more young people showcase their individual identities. Making a good impression does not come easy. The nerves and the natural way youth interact when it comes to dating, well, this has changed over the years. This is a dating show that allows individuals to participate and be their own true selves. Ohole So Nice focuses on blind date, talk about that, news, flex your style, and more. This show is broadcasted on NTV, 1up2.com, and on the MyZone Facebook platform. To share your experience or make your product or service part of Ohole So Nice, contact Zone at synergy.com.na. Ohole So Nice, because sabawelling isn't enough.
My.NA Property Show provides viewers with the best-in-class content, engaging interviews, as well as a showcase of the latest property-related products and services. The show is aimed at property enthusiasts, real estate agents, buyers, sellers, financial institutions, and developers. My.NA Properties is broadcast on NTV, 1up2, and cross-shared on the following Facebook platforms: the Republikein, Namibian Sun, Algemeine Zeitung, and Namibia Media Holdings. My.NA Properties focuses on property content and interviews, interior design tips and tricks, DIY shack, and more. For property-related news and advertising, contact my.na at synergy.com.na. My.NA Properties, more than just a roof over your head.
I just want to say I think it's been like 4 years since we were last in Namibia, 4 years ago. And you guys have to, if you don't know this, we recorded an incredible album across the entire country, outside, all the way from Etosha, right down to Dead Flay. And if you want to check out that documentary, you gotta watch it. It's amazing. It's called This Might Sound Crazy. Good luck. Go check it out. You're gonna see how much your country is featured in our music, this song included. Back in the day, we used to run hands up, hands up. No complications, no second thought, just hands up, hands up. And I would walk away if they asked me to. See, I live another day just to spend with you. especially my dance floor. Are you guys ready to bounce a little? I like the sound of the ocean. Okay, let's jump around, Namibia. 2, 1, 2, 3. The ringer. We've all been through a lot, right? But we're still here, and we're so lucky to be here. And I want to see now if we can do something as a beautiful family from Namibia. Those were the days we used to run. Hands up, straight for the sun. Just conversation, no second thought. Now hands up, hands up. Get 'em up, get 'em up. Thank you so much.
Erongo Talk brings you community news in the Erongo region. Erongo Talk aims to reach coastal residents, keeping them updated on what's happening in their community. This show is broadcasted on NTV, 1up2.com, and cross-shared on the following Facebook platforms: Erongo, The Republican, Algemeine Zeitung, Namibian Sun, and Namibia Media Holdings. Erongo Talk focuses on community news, weather update, fishing report, helpful tips, as well as sport and entertainment. For news-related or advertising queries, contact Erongo Talk at synergy.com.na. Erongo Talk, our community, your news.
Unfortunately, we have come to the end of our episode here, but for more news, you can check out our website. That's at www.erongo.com.na. That's www.erongo.com.na. You can also send us your news tips at newstipserongo.com.na. That's newstipserongo.com.na. Or you can also send us your story on our WhatsApp and our Telegram at 0811 7040. That's 0811 7040. Alternatively, you can also follow us on our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Or you can also check out our online channel, that's 1up2.com, or you can simply check us out on DSTV channel 285 or on GoTV channel 94. Now, that was all for today's episode. Until next time, it's adios.